Hello, Assalamu alaikum. My name's Atif, Head of Operations for Rightmove Realtors. We've had a lot of inquiries, a lot of interest over the last 2 or 3 weeks, ever since this Corona episode started, for people asking what's it like living in Pakistan, certain aspects of the construction processes. We want to move over. What's the process? How do we get over? So we basically, what we've decided now is, rather than regularly posting photos and things like that, we're actually going to make videos, go onto the sites, show you the sites for all our upcoming projects. We're going to have question and answer sessions in live feeds at set times, where people can just type in and we'll answer all your questions for all your construction related and Pakistan investment related and moving to Pakistan related inquiries. I'm with Ijaz, he's our project director, he's from Sheffield. Assalamu alaikum, Ijaz. So what we're doing now is basically giving you a bit of an idea. For people that are familiar with Bahria, we've just come past driven past the Gloria Jeans. That's probably one of the landmarks to remember. And now we're just making our way up towards our Two Britannia project. And it's this strip, it's about a mile down. We'll get to the main roundabout. Now, the reason why that's such a pinnacle location is that's where the Bahria town head office is going to be in the future. That's brought a whole lot of value and investment to that area. The location is going across from the Bahria town head office, is just going to be slightly to the right, and there's going to be a strip similar to Blue area, all the way from head office all the way to the Statue of Liberty. Again, that's another landmark you're probably familiar with as well. And it's where the biggest Bahria mosque, Malik Riyaz bin Riyaz Masjid, has been built as well. So, and geographically, it's located slap bang in the center. So this side, where we're just coming from, we're coming from where the Toyota Motor entrance is, where the Toyota Motors is. Then this is basically dissecting across the middle, and if we go just that far, the same distance across the other side, that will take you to the new entrance that's going to be coming out for the airport and GT Road. That will come out near Rabat in the future. That's not made yet. That's where our One Britannia project is. But works have been authorised there. The payments have been made. Acquisitions have been made. So the Pindi Ring Road, that's due to start soon. So this strip cutting in the middle, we're just going to cross this crest and we'll be there. That's going to be the main centre point for it's basically going to be downtown Bahria, to be honest. You can just see it with all the projects that I've launched here. There's I was in planning office yesterday. There's a good 15 to 17 projects that are starting here. And it's basically across from the right hand side there, the 3-story building across there. You can see that. We're just going to take this right turn now. We'll head over to the new head office and stand out, just kind of step out the car there. We'll brief you a little bit at the head office, then we're going to head back to where our site is and the masjid is, and I'll explain to you why we chose that location and the potential. You can see, because we've designed a 3D animation which we'll be launching in the next 7 to 10 days, but we just want to give you a bit of groundwork to the mindset behind the thinking, why we chose where we did. Right, so we're on the ground here now. Just to give you a bit of an idea, if you come across here, that 3-story building there, that's where Bahria are building the new main head office. That's going to be covering the whole of Phase 8. Just to give you an idea of the kind of scales we're talking, Phase 8, Phase 1 to 6, all put together and doubled is the size of Phase 8 basically. So at the minute, the head office is in Commercial Hub, but that's going to be the main office. And Malik Riyaz's own words were, when he walks out of the head office, they want this strip going all the way down. This is going to be the new Blue area. You can see that recently possessions have been given here, so there's a lot of hustle and bustle. Sites on this side, boring happening there. We've actually, maybe another site that we're starting just across here on 10 Marlas. We've just put an offer in for the land there. But this is going to be the direct vicinity of the head office. And then obviously this strip goes all the way across to Statue of Liberty. and in between you've got all, there's business district north and business district south. And like I said, it's going to be the downtown for the future. What we're going to do now is we're going to head over to the actual Two Britannia site, which is, again, it's probably about half a mile from here, straight down the road, right in front. There's a landmark you can see a bit further up is where the mosque is. Just slap bang opposite the mosque, that's where our site is. So we're going to head over there now and take it from there. Yeah, as we're driving around here, what you can see, I mean, all this work that's starting on this side of the strip has all started literally in the last 2.5 months. So you've got Besa, they've taken a site here. This is where you've got all the big boys basically. Zem Builders are here, Besa, NK Associates, Besa have just started their site. Zem's got some sites right down the other end, near the Statue of Liberty. There's NK Associates, they're building their site office, which is a big site office. That's just started off here as well. So in the future, the amount of hustle and bustle that's happening here, this is going to be downtown Bahria. You can just imagine driving down this strip. This is where you've got permission for it's going ground plus 9 here. So we've got 10 stories plus your roof areas on all the buildings that will be on the left here. Now there, you'll see that's the biggest masjid in the whole of Bahria Town. Bahria Town is famous for its mosques. But if you look on the right hand side, that's slap bang opposite where the masjid is. That's where our Two Britannia site is going to be. Assalamu alaikum again. We've just come over now. We're actually on the Two Britannia site. As you can see, our hoardings are up. We're ready to crack on with work. Inshallah, everything goes well. We're planning to start work here within the next 2 to 3 weeks. But obviously we want to show you the areas around. We've got, that's overseas sector 7 is across the top there. Okay, this is B sector. If you swing back around, follow me around across here. This whole section across here is B sector, and this is the big monument, landmark of Bahria Town at the minute is this masjid that's been built. This is the Malik Riyaz Masjid. Obviously there's the Lakeview Road there, then the main MR Road is going across there. We're right in the middle, central location. Access is phenomenal. Obviously we've got our advantages for choosing this site. The site here, we know every day, 5 times a day, people are going to be coming here. They're going to be parked outside our work site. They're going to see our work. That's, inevitably that's going to be a benefit for us. There's a school that's going to be just a little bit further across, next to the masjid. And the rest is all residential. So we know for all our shops, all our residences, all our shop owners, store owners, they've got the footfall there. You're going to have the traffic here because it's a central hub anyway, but from the local residential footfall, it's a thriving economy here for the future. Obviously we're selling specifically to the overseas clients. We're going to maintain that throughout. But yeah, we're going about 40 to 50 foot back, and it's a 160 foot span that's going across. Inshallah, we're going to be posting the actual animation for this whole site. When you watch our video, when you see the animation that's made, all you've got to remember, the Malik Riyaz Masjid, and in the distance you can see the Statue of Liberty. Okay, and then you'll get exactly where we are. And we'll be posting that in the next couple of days. Inshallah, we'll be sending you details as well of when we're doing all our questions and answers sessions. That's probably at the weekend the best time to catch everyone. So inshallah, we'll see you next time.